everyone. Hope you have a good day. Yeah, before we actually get in our lunch, here I'm actually very honored to be here to share with you about what Thunes is, what initiative is, that would like to share, which is very important to, quite a few people when you actually travel to China about, what issue and challenging we are facing as of today. Still a lot of frictions we are facing. So, what is Thunes? Quite a few people in this room, you may know or may not know, Thunes is actually a global payment network. We are a super highway payment infrastructure, building the interoperability among different payment network. So for Thunes, we empower our client. They would like to actually pay to bank account. They would like to pay to wallet. They would like to actually, pay by QR code. This is what we do, and we build the capability to empower our client to serve their customer. So, for Thunes, here today, the initiative we would like to talk about is we all know when we're traveling as a foreigner, when we're traveling to China, sometimes it's not easy to get around. Why? Language could be challenging if you cannot read or speak. Or sometimes when you actually would like to take a taxi by paying a credit card, which is quite difficult. Or buying a bottle of water from vending machine, maybe a bubble tea from a street market, which is, sometimes it's quite difficult if you show the cash, because they don't even take the cash anymore. And we all know China, it is indeed a cashless society, as we know. So could actually sometimes use the credit card. That could be a solution. But again, if you actually walk around, you actually be a traveler, for individual traveler, or even for business visitor, you would like to actually get a coffee. It's quite difficult. You show your credit card, the merchant, they might not be able to take it or accept it. So, for us, what actually we're going to do and what initiative we see this one and the solution we provide is actually really echoing to the central government, what they are doing right now, especially for China, to the rest of the world. They actually provide the visa-free 144 hours, which is continue to open to more countries. As of today, it's actually more than 65 countries. You can travel to China without visa, which is we call this visa-free for 144 hours. And the government continue to actually open more to more countries. So coming to this country, how we actually make sure as a foreigner, we actually can actually walk around just as easy as like a local people. So that's what we're trying to actually solve the frictions, especially for the foreign traveler or for the actually the foreign businessmen when they actually come to China for business. So this is something about the policy. Central bank, especially the vice governor of the PPC, Mr. Zhang, which they really want to actually promote this a frictionless payment experience for foreigner continuously. And then the Thunes is actually the very honor to actually work with the central bank, especially the two very important infrastructure. One is actually the digital currency operated by Digital Currency Institute. Another one, as quite a few of us know about the underground, there's a lot of online payment you need to actually transact through. That is actually the operator, it's called the NUCC, Net Clearing Corporation. So before we actually provide the solution, which is very actually interesting for all of us to actually know how we can make this impossible become possible, I would like to show you a short video clips to actually walk into the scene we are talking about today.
In China, domestic payments are seamless, but visitors struggle with foreign cards, cash, and mobile payments. Sarah and Joseph from Kenya just arrived in China and are spending a few days in Beijing for a holiday.
一共是200元。
But Sarah forgot to bring her Chinese yuan, and Joseph left his wallet at the hotel. Ivan grew up in Singapore, and this is his first time visiting his grandma in Shanghai.
谢谢，一共60。
奶奶，我来还钱。
But he had forgotten to prepare Chinese yuan for this trip, and the stall owner couldn't accept Singaporean dollars. Sujin is from Korea, and she is on a business trip to Beijing.
33。
Hold on a sec.
Unfortunately, Sujin only has her Korean credit cards to pay for her coffee, which is not accepted by the cafe.
Can I cancel it?
Payments in China are not straightforward for foreigners. Meet Thunes' QR code payments, connecting mobile wallets and financial institutions around the world to China QR code payment systems. Thunes partnered with China's Digital Currency Institute and the Nets Union Clearing Corporation to build this solution. Thunes QR code payments connects members of the Thunes Direct Global Network to offer their customers instant, transparent, and dependable payments with a simple QR code scan from their app. For Sarah and Joseph, Thunes enables them to use their mobile wallet from Kenya to pay by simply scanning a QR code.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
不可以哦。
Thanks to Thunes, Ivan can pay with his Singapore mobile wallet app.
谢谢啊。
你可以用扫码支
Thunes
付
integration allows Sujin to pay via her Korean mobile wallet.
Oh, thank you.
With Thunes, payments in China are now simpler, faster, and more convenient for visitors. Become a member of the Thunes Direct Global Network and enable your customers to pay effortlessly when in China. Thunes QR code payments, your fast lane to payments in China. Thunes, the smart superhighway to move money around the world.
Okay, thanks. So next, I'm going to introduce my colleague, Nance, to talk about the Thunes QR payment solution. Over to you, Nance.
Thank you, Daphne. Hi, everyone. My name is Nance. I am the head of products from Thunes, based in Singapore. I'm sure many of you have that feeling and it resonates with you when you watch that video. So I was in China for Cybors 2 weeks back, and I had the same feeling. There is friction, even for Singaporeans, to reactivate my wallet in China. I'm seeing a few nods in the floor today. And for us at Thunes, we want to be able to offer this revolutionary experience for banks and mobile wallets to be able to provide to their customers the ability to pay like a local. So what I would have desired when I'm going to China, I can just whip out my phone, take an app that's already on my phone, probably like my banking app, or one of the mobile wallets that I've already topped up. Make use of the scanning capability, because in Singapore, all of us have that scanning capability in one of these apps, and scan any of the QR codes, be it WeChat, Alipay, or even the up-and-coming e-CNY QR code. So with that experience, what I also desire will be to be able to pay in my local currency. So I understand how much exactly it is. I don't have to do this little calculation quickly within my head about how much is the amount to be paid. Everything will be presented through a bank or mobile wallet that collaborates with Thunes. We will provide this information. They can surface this on their UI. They control the entire customer experience. And the payment is instant. The merchant receives the payment and the customer is good to go. So how do we make this happen? So we have seen how the customer journey is like. The message flow. So this is where Thunes plays the part. We will be integrating with, the partner integrates with us through just one simple API. With that, we will be the ones that are linking up to NUCC and DCI, and they will also in turn be the messaging layer towards the merchants. Funding. You would pre-fund us so that we will be, you can pre-fund us in hard currencies. US dollars, euro, Sing dollars. And we will be the ones that will actually be taking the currency conversion for you. We will be the ones that will be working with our sponsor bank in China to pay out in Chinese yuan. So let's start off with what's in it for a bank or a mobile wallet, starting on what you see on the left in green. It is going to be a simple solution. One single API connection brings you all free QR codes, which also means that you are tackling nearly the entire merchant base in China. We have transparency in our FX flows. So upfront, we would have informed you how much the cost will be to you. You, in turn, will also be able to do your own markup, which leads to the next point. It will be a new revenue stream for mobile wallets and banks. You're capturing a brand new type of experience for your customers, and they are seeing something that's seamless, something that's frictionless, because they don't have to reset up anything on their phone again. They will appreciate that, and that increases your customer satisfaction. This solution is purely unique. There is no conflict of interest as well, because for us in Thunes, we are interested to be the infrastructure that supports your business. So in terms of the UX, the branding, everything is all within your control. So all of these benefits translates into your customers' benefits. They do not need to go through any more onboarding with a local Chinese app. So they don't have to upload their passports or do a video call to be able to do a KYC with the mobile wallets. They can pay with their favorite app that is already in their phone. There's no need to download anything new, and this gives them access to the Chinese ecosystem. It doesn't accept cash that well. It doesn't accept card, but you can just whip up your phone and scan a QR. So this is frictionless, and again, the home currency is something that your customer will greatly appreciate. So we already have major brands that are interested in working with Thunes, and this is just a handful. There are many more in the pipeline. So we have Hanpass from Korea, Singtel Dash, based in Singapore, African banks at Vodacom, M-Pesa Wallets at Health, and also M-Bank. So in closing, Thunes is bringing something revolutionary to the mobile banks, the mobile wallets as well. It is a single connection that will be able to allow your customers to pay to WeChat, Alipay, e-CNY QR codes. It is a brand new experience that you can offer to your customer. We are not stopping just there. Our vision is to actually be able to bring this to many other countries. So China is just the start. We are going deep with China, and we will proceed to expand to other countries as well. So stay tuned in our progress on that. Thank you very much.
If you need more information, our actually booth just right in front of this actually stage. Yeah, you can see us and get more detailed information. Come to our stand. We welcome you, and we're looking forward to your visit to our booth. Thank you very much.